Welcome back to Bourbon Country Reacts.
Hey everybody, that's Keith. I'm Dustin, and we got a bribe.
We have a plastic bag.
Assuming it's bourbon.
We have a plastic bag.
We do. So this is from Total Wine, obviously.
Oh, okay.
And this is a Donna bribe.
All right.
So Donna requested Susie Bogus. One of the.
That's not the video
one
that
more
I have
for the
pulled
road.
up.
Right, it's not, because just in, Donna said, "Wait, I think you'll hate that song. Don't do that one." And she wanted us to do a different song.
And all right. Oh, okay. We've had this.
Yeah, this is a good bottle.
This is a good bottle. Yeah.
Chestnut Farms.
Yep.
It's got a big horse on it.
Yeah, that horse is actually etched in that bottle too. It's cool.
Yeah. Well, this one's painted.
Oh yeah.
That one's painted. I think we did have an edge.
We did. Yeah, we did. Yeah.
So, what song did she change us to?
So, you remember John Anderson with what was it? Seminole
Wind?
Wind. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good
How good
tune.
that song was. Well, we got another John Anderson.
Donna likes us. Thank you,
Yeah.
Donna.
So this one's Mississippi Moon.
Okay.
So I remember Seminole Wind really had that. It was just a total vibe to it. Wonder if we're going to get the same thing here.
I feel like I know this song.
Well, you can let us know.
If there's a "What Won't You Come Out Tonight," then I know the song.
Oh, let's check it out. This has got like some wannabe 80s doobies vibe to it.
Do you think it
Like not the good doobies back in the 60s and 70s, but
Do you hear some Night Court
a little bit. But yeah, it's
or Matlock even?
yeah. Michael McDonald era doobies does Matlock. It'll probably get better after the intro. Let's
Let's let it play.
fucking Night Court. Boom, bang, boom, 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 bang. It did get better.
It's a synthesizer back there, right?
Or an accordion.
It's a late night show on the radio, going down the road with the Wolfman. Lightning bugs all around, moonlight shining
Eagles.
down on little sleepy town.
Did you hear that?
I did, but I'm lost in his voice. I don't care.
It was a total
I don't-
Eagles
I
riff.
don't give a shit about the instrumentals. His voice is killing it.
You know, maybe I need to shift my focus a little bit.
You definitely do.
I'm gonna back it up
A little bit.
quite
That's
a bit.
enough, yeah.
It's a late night show on the radio, going down the road with the Wolfman. Lightning bugs all around, moonlight shining down on little sleepy towns down in the flatland. I can still hear Mama calling, son, it's time to come on in. When the darkness started falling, everybody gathered round the table, amen. Mississippi moon hanging in the haze, wish I'd never left you. Spent enough time in that old rat race, going on back to the Delta.
I couldn't do it.
What didn't you do?
I couldn't just solely focus
On his
on his vocals
You can't.
because, but I figured it out.
Okay.
Country Steely Dan.
That's a decent comparison.
This is Country Steely Dan with like way better vocals.
Well, so my assumption is you couldn't just focus on his voice because the instrumentals in the background are doing a ton of stuff.
There's a ton of shit going on
There's a
back.
bunch.
It's very Steely Dan.
Yeah.
I'll get better.
Have you spent enough time in that old rat race, going on back to the Delta? Barbecues, back porch news, and the guitar blues, just about sundown. Mockingbird melodies, watermelon memories, cruising the streets downtown. Hot summer night down on the levee, she spread the blanket on the ground. There ain't no feeling like the first time when the innocence is lost and love is found.
Love is found.
Mississippi moon hanging in the haze, could almost reach and touch you. Been a long time and I missed your face, going on back to the Delta. I'm tired of searching for the answers, always out there on the run. I'm going back to where my heart is, down Highway 61. Mississippi moon hanging in the haze, almost reach and touch you. Been a long time since I seen your face, going on back to the Delta.
So much. What are you laughing at? He's losing it. Keep it together, man.
Mississippi moon hanging in the haze, wish I'd never left you. Been too long in that old rat race, going on down to the Delta.
I started out making fun of that song. And I'm laughing at myself.
Well, we do that sometimes.
So,
Laugh at Keith.
I mean, yeah, I give people reason for that.
Uh-huh.
But
Why?
have we had another artist on this channel that is better at a vibe?
Dude, you hit it. Before we even started the song, you talked about it. And he did it again. And he just puts you where he wants you in a scene, and then he just wraps you in his voice.
So, one, I had to recognize the vibe. Holy hell.
Yeah. Now I have
The
a song to play
second
right
thought
next
that
to-
I had was that the more I listened, the more I thought, man, that Steely Dan thing is freaking accurate. Because those were jazz musicians playing country. I'm telling you, those were jazz guys. These are your studio ringer type jazz nerds that dial it way back and actually play a song. That's what happened.
That's funny. As opposed to a jazz tune.
Where they just play things.
It doesn't go together. It's all over the place.
Yeah.
No, that one did.
And Steely Dan's the same way. Those are a bunch of jazz guys that decided to actually
Write some songs.
write a song
Yeah.
and perform it. And there's genius all through
There
it.
was a ton of instrumental back there. Like, when you said, I'm going to try to focus on the vocals, I was like,
Yeah, it didn't work.
there's a lot going on.
There's too much going on.
Because you're like, what was that? What was that?
And then, whoa, that was a cool bluesy lick.
Yeah.
Oh man,
What was that?
that's a wild mode. Why is he doing? Oh, that's why he's. Oh, that. Yeah. So that jazz guys. That was jazz guys doing country music, and doing it quite well, honestly.
But now I have a song to play, right? So when we cross the Alabama line, I'll play Sweet Home Alabama.
No.
Now I have a Mississippi tune.
We're rolling through the paddock
Come on, man.
at Barber,
It's okay.
and this guy's
You just got to
blasting
enjoy it.
Sweet Home
You
Alabama.
got to enjoy it. We could play this now. Would that make you feel better?
No,
When Cal comes up, we'll play it for him? Actually, we should.
no,
What do you mean?
no.
Yes.
Cal knows this song.
Maybe. Maybe he probably does. But it's a good tune.
It's a good tune.
Yeah.
All right. So what we got here?
A weird nose.
Yeah,
What do you got on that nose?
bananas. Bananas and tobacco. It's like somebody wrapped a
No,
cigar in banana leaves.
There's like a flower there. No, I get the bananas.
It's bananas and tobacco.
But it's like a banana if it was a flower.
Stuck in the end of a cigar.
I don't get the tobacco. Yeah, there it is.
So the flavor profile on this is fairly simple. It's corn sweet,
Florals.
getting a little bit of florals. They're not very strong. The mid is just corn sweet, and the finish is oak corn sweet. And there's a little, some kind of spice that rolls in the deeper you get into the finish that I can't really name.
Take a little bit bigger.
It's
of a
almost
drink.
salty.
Take a little bit bigger of a drink. Because it's not cinnamon. What do you think that is? What was that spice that was in those chocolates that Kat sent us?
That's kind of what it tastes like. So I'm getting a hint though of like sea salt.
Yeah, I could see that. Maybe they aged it at sea.
Yeah, the Jefferson's gimmick.
Ocean. I do. It's in the finish.
It is.
A heavy, actually, it actually builds
It
as
is.
it sits longer.
Yeah.
The salt, it's weird. It's not like a. I need
It's
to
not like
drink
table
water.
salt.
Right.
It's like the aftertaste of having some meal and having a bunch of sea salt and whatever you're doing.
Every time we get this bottle, I forget this.
What?
Every time I forget.
What?
It's from 1792.
Oh, right. Those guys know how to distill some whiskey.
They make some good stuff. This is not an exception.
Yeah, this is a good bottle. So I'm gonna try to proof it. I feel like my proofer's off this evening for some reason.
You're all kinds of off this evening, laughing at yourself.
$90.
Right on the dot.
Really? All right.
Yeah. And you can, if you take a small sip, you can really identify the proof.
Well, that's what I had to do. I'd been taking bigger sips and was going to go hot, and then I took a smaller sip and I'm like, no,
It's actually pretty smooth, even for 90.
yeah. So you guys, I'm assuming you know what the Kentucky Chew is, and this is the way there's a technique I'm using to try and guess the proof on bottles. So the Kentucky Chew, you take a pretty small sip. You just let it sit in your mouth till the burn stops.
Yep. You let the flavor just.
And all that's left is flavor
Yep.
when you swallow. And my proof, the way I kind of estimate proof is with that small sip, how long does it take for the burn to stop?
It's like lightning and thunder. It's like 1/1000.
Yeah. if it happens quickly, it's low proof. If I'm sitting there like, for 5 minutes waiting on it, it's 150 proof. It's
Unless it's 140. Because then you're like, Oh, it's like 100.
Well, that one bottle.
That was a
Deadly shit.
freaky bottle.
Deadly stuff. So really cool song. I'm very glad I listened to it.
And a tasty bourbon.
I'm coming back to this song. Now, I don't know if it's playlist, but this song is getting listened to.
This could go on your mountain playlist.
It could.
Because those are mood tunes a lot.
Well, I like my bluegrass when I'm driving through the mountains.
This is
but
true. This is true.
And this actually could fit in there. It's a vibe thing.
Yep.
It might keep my foot out of the throttle a little bit.
I don't know, man. Those instruments are doing some crazy stuff.
They are, but the overall vibe is very mellow.
That's true.
Which might keep my foot out of the gas. That's good. I don't need any more tickets.
It'd be a good change-up.
Yeah.
Right?
But I'm coming back to it anyway. Just because I feel like this is one of those songs where you have to give it 20 to 30 listens to really get all the instrumentals that are happening in the background and
pull it all out.
Understand all the lyrics and wrap everything in. This is not a one listen and you know it song. End of story.
You got what the song was about, right?
Yeah, generally, maybe a little.
I mean, I can tell you what it's about.
Well, he's with his chick and the moon's right there and you can almost touch it.
The whole song is about his first time with this chick.
Yeah.
And he's remembering everything. Yeah. Whole song about his first time boinking.
You think it was his first time boinking or his first time boinking her?
What he said. He lost his innocence.
Oh.
Yeah. And she laid out that blanket, so.
You wrote a song about it. It must have been good.
I'm saying.
Well, I don't know. They're your first. You don't know. It's
time?
all good. It's all good. So, yeah, all right. Well, guys, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give us a like. Drop down in the comments. Tell us what country music we need to check out. Tell us what North American whiskey we need to try, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, Donna.